Char Margolis, Char Communications Incorporated, and CharVision LLC do not endorse or offer for any purpose but entertainment the views of any guest or other expert on CharVision or UBN.
I knew things before they happened from the time I was a child. At the age of 8, I saw a spirit at the foot of my bed and didn't know what it was. And in my 20s, I finally realized I had a special ability that could help others. I have learned that love never dies. There is a spirit world that can communicate with us, and we all have the gift of intuition. Join me, and together we will explore the possibilities of the unknown from beyond and more. This is CharVision. Hey everybody, it's Sunny and Char, and today is July 20th, 2018, in case you're watching this on YouTube or on our 60 other platforms that we're on. I thought I'd throw that in there. And I want to thank Tony, who's here, Tony Sweet, who's my engineer and my dear, dear friend. And in the house today, we have Gina Rugolo and Lori Muslow. Yay!
Yay!
Yeah, and I feel a spirit around you, Lori, but I don't want, because I'm getting distracted because I'm ADHD, so.
Me too.
I have a really special guest today. I'm not just saying it. This woman is magic. First of all, do you know anybody who has survived breast cancer twice when the doctor said, you've got 3 months to live? That's crazy, right? This woman is powerful. This woman is a healer in her own way, even though she's not here to talk. Well, she's here kind of to talk about healing in a certain way to empower people. But, you know, when that saying, healer, heal thyself, this is Bershan Shaw, everybody. You got to meet her. She's going to be my new best friend.
Oh, I love you. Thank you. You're my new best friend already.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I did a little bit of reading beforehand
yes.
when we were sitting here. But anyway, so... Okay, so I don't even know where to start. First of all, breast cancer twice in each breast, or?
Breast cancer. So the first time I got it diagnosed, it was stage 1. It was in my right breast. And then the second time, it went all over my spine, all over my body. Yeah, the back, the spine, L4, L5, L3, everywhere. It spread, it metastasized.
And how did you get rid of it besides your praying and you manifested it away? I'm positive you did this.
Yes, that is exactly how I did it.
It is, right?
It really is.
You weren't going to let it get the best of you. You weren't going to let anybody get the best of you.
You're absolutely right. I was not going to let breast cancer take me down. I woke up one day and I said, I'm a warrior, God. You know what? If you keep me alive, every year I will motivate and inspire other women and men across this world to know that they are warriors and they can do it. And so I literally, I say 5 things, but I manifested it out of my body every day. I mean, affirmations, thought processes.
But did you do the chemo and radiation?
Oh no, I did the chemo. I did the chemo and I did the radiation. But you know, it's working on yourself. And I believe when you get cancer, this is what they say: it's a nurturing, it's a people pleasing, it's taking care of others and not taking care of yourself. And I did that for a long time.
Wow, that makes sense. Yikes, that makes sense.
I took care of everyone. I always pleased everyone. I always helped everyone. I was the helper. I was the giver. If you needed this, you get. But I never took care of myself. And so.
And now you take care of yourself.
Now I take care of myself. Self-love.
Yeah, I always say the first true love is self-love.
Yes.
Doesn't mean you're selfish.
No.
Just means your needs matter.
Yes, your needs matter.
That's amazing. Okay, so you travel the world.
Yes.
Motivating people to empower themselves to be warriors.
Yes.
So everybody watching can empower themselves to be their own special person and not be ruled by anybody but yourself and be a warrior, right?
You're so right, because let me tell you, people are defined by their parents. They're defined by their husbands, their best friends, social media, and people don't really live their truth. I got to tell you, I never lived my truth up until recently. And I coach women and men all around the world. People don't live it. They live a lie. As you know, they wear a mask. They have this wall up. And when I started to just really live in my own skin by my own terms and not trying to do it because of my mother, my father, or my husband, God, I felt so free. I felt free.
Wow.
And that's the warrior within us. We have a divine calling. Each and every one of you, you have a divine calling to be great.
Right.
So
and
go out and be great.
I saw photos of you with some very famous women, with Hillary Clinton.
Yes.
And I can't even remember who else. But
Gloria Steinem.
Yes, Gloria Steinem. That's what her name is. I
you
was so impressed.
I love Gloria Steinem.
Yeah. Wow.
A ton of women. I know, because I believe in women supporting women. I believe in women really uplifting and supporting women. It's our time.
It is our time. And you know what? It's like, I read that you said it's beyond the Me Too movement.
Yes.
It is. And explain that.
So I'm starting an unstoppable warrior woman movement, and it's about women coming together to uplift another woman, to grab another woman by the hand and say, how can I really help you? Let me support you. Because too many times women want to kick the other women off or don't want to help because we think someone's in our lane. When you live in abundance, no one's ever in your lane. You are in your own lane.
Right.
If you really believe in God, the universe, spirituality, no one can ever take what's yours. It is for you and no one else. So I believe in really helping another woman prosper, really helping someone get up.
So people give up their power out of fear.
Yes, of course. Fear, false evidence appearing real. People give up their power.
Right. Right. And so what's the first thing you do with somebody to help guide them to empower themselves? What's the first thing you do?
So I really get to the nitty-gritty, and I really go into a person's psyche, because first I let them know it's a safe space, because people put up a wall. And they lie, and they're like, oh, put up a front. But what's really the cancer that's holding you back from greatness? I go into...
Okay, I want you to look in the mirror and say that to everybody listening.
Okay, you like that?
Yeah.
What's really the cancer that's holding you back from greatness? Because you see, I was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, and cancer cells mutate all over your body, and a cancer cell grows and grows and grows. But I always turned it to, what's the cancer that's going on with me? Is it fear, self-sabotage, fear of abandonment, judgment, afraid, fear of success, fear of failure? We always think, I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm too fat, I'm too skinny, I didn't come from the right neighborhood, my parents didn't have enough money, I'm black, I'm white. So we have all of these things that are gremlins that are going on in our mind.
That we think are in our way, which really are not in our way.
Exactly.
But because of society and the stigma they put on things, we allow that to kind of haunt us in some ways.
Yes. All of this, it grows on, and we write the story. I always say, you are the director. You get to put anyone in your play. You get to choose any actor, but we choose the negative. We keep on choosing the negative, and this happened and that happened. I beat cancer because I chose the positive. I always said to myself, I wrote it on my wall, get busy living or get busy dying, Bershan. The choice is yours.
That's profound. Say that again.
Get busy living or get busy dying.
You guys out there, are you living? Are you busy living or are you busy dying?
That's it.
Wow.
That's it. And when you live, you really go after your dreams and you take action. You commit to it. You know you're good enough. You don't let anyone get into your way. You don't listen to negativity because it will always be around you. You keep going forward. When you're dying, you don't think you're good enough. So you clam up. You listen to negative people talking, toxic people around you. You live in the small spaces of life. You know the saying that great people discuss ideas. Average people discuss events. Small people discuss people, individuals.
The owner of the camp I used to go to used to say that.
Yeah, but it's so true. Like, great people are discussing events and ideas, making things happen, changing the world. Small people are sitting there toxic, talking about, why did she do that? Look what she's wearing. Look how she got there.
They're putting other people down to make themselves feel big, right?
And that's what we do. We put other people down to make ourselves feel big.
No, we don't. You don't.
I don't. No, I don't.
We don't. You don't have time for that.
I don't have time for that. I don't live in that space.
You know, I while you're talking, I'm thinking about different clients that I have, and I think about clients who are in marriages and because they have to be because of financial security. So how can somebody in a situation like that, they need to like rise above the negativity if they're not happy with the husband or whatever, like what's a good thing for them to do?
So I have to be really transparent with you. That was my situation. When you marry someone very successful, you play small. You don't think you deserve it because they are so big. They're the breadwinner. You know, in America, in life, whoever makes the money makes the gold. They're the breadwinner. And I didn't believe that I was good enough because I didn't make the same as my husband. So I tell you, start believing in yourself. The thing is that they don't believe in themselves. They don't think they are enough. You get caught up in things, in material things. You get caught up in a fancy mansion, a nice car and clothes, but that means nothing.
Right.
Material things are empty.
Right.
Without love.
Right.
Believe me, I left my husband and I turned my business into a multi-million-dollar business on my own.
That's amazing.
That I didn't believe that I could do when I was married.
That's amazing.
I didn't believe I can do it. When I speak on stages, hundreds of women follow me, stand in line, buy my books, buy my workshops, buy my masterminds, buy my sessions. But if you asked me this 5 years ago, I wouldn't believe it could happen. I believed it because I knew I was great, but I didn't know how to get there. I always say, if you have the why, the how will come. You have to have the why, the passion.
Right.
You have to believe in yourself. You have to know you deserve to be there.
When you had cancer, were you married then? And
I got diagnosed 2 weeks before my wedding.
Wow. And so did he want you to stay the victim? That's a profound question I just asked. Did he want you to stay the victim so you needed him?
Yes. That was it.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm being a little like intuitive about this.
That's it. Loved him to death, but that's why our marriage broke up.
Yeah, but he didn't want you to grow up and be the best person you could be.
No, of course not.
I've been in that movie. Thank
We're
God
in the same movie.
Yeah, thank God not the cancer part. Yeah, so then you
grew up.
Yeah, and then did he want to go back with you again once you broke up? Or
our situation sort of catapulted to a whole nother.
Right, it was bad.
It was bad. So it catapulted.
So it's good you're out of there.
Yeah, it catapulted to something else because.
It's good you're out of there.
Yeah. So the victim was great. Needing him was great. But when I stepped into my own shoes and my own path, it changed. In theory, he wanted it. In reality, he didn't. He couldn't take it. You know, in theory, men want the powerful woman, the successful woman. She's this, she's that. She's speaking on stages. She's on Oprah. In reality, when it happens, they can't deal with it.
Yeah. Right. But there are some men who can deal with it. They just have to be secure.
Where are they? No, I'm joking. You're right there. I'm looking for them.
we can put you on a dating site for sure, but I mean, you'd get a ton of responses, but you have to find that right person who's successful, who wants you to be successful too.
That's exactly it. I'm looking for someone who wants me to win, just like I want them to win.
Right. You want an equal partner.
I want a partner.
But I really feel like the goddesses are going to be taking over the earth. I feel like you're like a goddess in a way. Yeah. I really feel like the goddesses are going to be the ones who are going to save our planet.
Oh, I love that.
And people like you.
Oh, I love that. Thank you.
But you're rare. I mean, you're God, the universe, whoever you believe in, saved you for a big, big reason. Because I have a feeling you're going to touch many more lives than you touch now. I have a feeling you're going to really be out there and and be well known. Are you ready for all that?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
You are?
I've stepped into my greatness. Yep, I'm ready.
And oops, sorry about that. And you want to help other people, right?
I do. In a big way.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, that's really, really special. So what book did you write? You wrote a book.
Yes, so I wrote a book called You Are a Warrior. Like I spell it U, the letter U, the letter R, the letter A, warrior, WARRIOR. 365 ways to challenge you to a better life. Because during my diagnosis and during my treatment, I said, I'm not dying. I'm going to challenge myself to be better, do better, and act better every single day. Because that is what I believe. I believe we get into a rut. We get stuck on the same old thing, doing the same thing, thinking the same. We never step outside of our comfort zone. And my big belief is life begins at the end of your comfort zone. That's when you really start
To
living.
take risks, right?
To take risks.
See, Nikki, I told you have to take risks.
Yep.
She's my assistant. She's laughing right now. I got to put that in.
You have to take risks. And so every day I wrote a challenge. I wrote a quote, a tip, and a challenge. I challenged myself for 365 days. Every day.
What's one of your favorite quotes?
Oh, from your pain really comes your purpose.
From your pain really comes your purpose. That's profound.
Yeah. From your pain really comes your purpose.
Wow.
We run from our pain. We run from hardships. We run from struggles. But really, you learn who you are. You learn your endurance. You learn your strength. You learn your courage through your pain and through your struggles.
So you had a quote, and what else did you do?
A tip. So from your pain is your purpose. So just say if that was a quote, my quote is stop running, stop hiding.
Right.
Stop running, like live it. I would be afraid to talk about my life and everything. I'm not afraid anymore. I'm an open book.
Which is great.
Yeah, I'm an open book.
Which is great, as long as you protect yourself. I just think sometimes you're trusting of other people too much.
No, that's true.
That you shouldn't be trusting.
That's true.
That's my gut.
That's true. I do.
Lori's good, though. We like Lori. So I have to tell everybody outside what's going on.
Yes, tell them.
There's mariachi music going on at the top of its lungs in the other studio.
I know.
And she's like such a pro. She's like just talking and answering the questions straightforward. I'm ready to crack up.
I know.
Gina's ready to crack up.
Because it really is in the background.
It's such a the great thing about podcasts is that they're organic.
Yes.
They're organic. Yeah. I mean, like we don't practice. I mean, but I did read your bio, and I'm so impressed with it. Wait, the United States Senate for what the National Urban League, Bershan pushes each client to step in. Oh, so you've worked with the National Urban League?
I have.
And who else?
Everyone. National NAACP, the National Urban League, a ton. I was at the WOW Festival in Europe with Camilla.
Where in Europe?
London.
Wait, with Camilla?
Yes.
Get out of here.
Yes.
Really?
Amazing festival.
Did you go to Buckingham Palace?
I didn't go to Buckingham Palace, but I did go to...
Excuse me.
What is the house?
Where
Camilla and the Queen... What's the house? Not the palace. Why am I thinking? Where do the Charles and Camilla live?
They live... I forgot. I'm not a good Anglophile.
Oh my God,
I am kind of in, House of Windsor?
House of Windsor. Is it House of Windsor?
I don't know.
Okay.
But you went to their
home.
To
yes.
Their home.
Yes.
Did you have to take your shoes off?
No, we didn't. And I have to tell you, Camilla was amazing.
Oh, listen. She broke the ice for people like Meghan Markle to be there today.
Yeah, she did. She broke the ice.
She went through a lot.
She did go through a lot. She did. And she's really sweet. I mean, meeting her, it's so funny. You would think there was all this protocol, and she's just like, give me a hug.
So that's so sweet.
Yeah.
Are you going back there?
Yes. Hopefully they call me again. Yes.
Do you need someone to carry your bag?
I know. You want to come? I love it. I love it. You want to come?
I do. I mean, it would be fun, right? It would be fun. But okay, so then what's your next thing you're doing?
So I'm starting a movement. It's
Okay.
called boom, right. Unstoppable Warrior Women.
Unstoppable Warrior Women. Do you have that like an email? Do you have that on a website yet?
So it is on the website. So I do have it's www.unstoppablewarrior WARRIOR woman AN
Unstoppable
Warrior Woman. And let me tell you why I say woman as opposed to women,
Right.
which is plural, because I think it's our time to share our stories.
Right.
It's our time to really share our stories as an individual, but come together collectively.
See, that makes good sense.
Mm-hmm.
That really makes good sense because then people can become the most powerful they can be on their own.
Yes.
Be secure with it.
Yes.
And then connect with other people like yourself. Because, I wrote a newsletter about that recently, that when really powerful people come together, like the boys that were saved from the cave in Thailand,
Mm-hmm.
they came from all over the world, and they put their heads together, and that's how they saved these boys. It was almost impossible for them to be saved.
Yes.
So you're doing something that's brilliant and amazing. So how do we sign up?
So you have to go to www.unstoppablewarriorwoman, or you can go to my site and sign up, both of them.
Do you have that up there,
Do you have it?
Tony?
Oh, yeah, there we go. Yay. So that's it. We have a sign up, but also you could go to Bershan.com, www, right? Bershan, BERSHAN.com. Let's see. No, not Bershan Shaw. I know, it looks like
it's just Bershan.
just my name. Yep, Bershan.
BERSHAN.com.
Let's see.
That's a good one.
You like that name?
I love that. Is that your real name?
That is my name.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, Bershan, last name
Yeah,
Shaw.
and so when you were on OWN, did Oprah interview you?
Oh, no, I wish. That's chapter 2. We're going to get her to interview me.
She would be lucky to interview you.
Oh, thank you.
She would be lucky to interview you. I'm just saying.
Oh,
That's my feeling.
Oh, is it
I
going
feel
to come? Is it going to come? Is it going to come?
I feel blessed. Yeah, I feel like your paths will cross in some ways. I'll tell you about it after the show.
Okay, really? I love that.
So, okay, so do you want your own TV show then?
I do.
And have you been asked to have one yet, or are you working on one, or what? Or you can't talk about it?
No, I'm working on 4 TV shows actually.
Oh, gee.
Yeah.
She's not an overachiever.
Right, right. I
Gee.
mean, I've been asked for, different shows that I'm talking to one. Let's see what you think. I'm talking to one about signing a contract, and 3 other shows that are I'm talking to production companies.
So is there one with an S? I see a big S in front of you. Is there a person that's an S or a company that's an S?
Yes.
It starts with an S?
Yes.
Is it a company or a person?
A person.
Is it the first name an S?
First name.
Is it a female?
No,
male.
male.
Is it S with a T in it, or an M or N?
An M is in
like
it and an M.
Sam or Simon? Or
Yes.
Simon?
Yes. That's the name. Simon.
Okay. And are you supposed to go back to talk about this?
Yes.
I feel like there's still something that's not solid yet.
Yeah. You're right.
Something's not solid yet.
Mm-hmm.
You need to be open for all opportunities that come around. Don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Mm-hmm.
So Lori's back there going like this. You
I
guys.
know.
Just so I'm sorry we don't.
is this-
I'm sorry we don't have cameras everywhere.
Is this a good one with the S person?
Well, it depends what they offer you, but I feel like you need to be open about more things. I feel like you want to do this, and I feel like you can't put all your eggs in one basket. You need to let the universe guide you in the wisest, best way, what's best for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Lori, while I'm sitting here, I'm going to be taking callers soon, but I don't want to mix this up. Do you have a Lewis or deceased, or Lewis or Lillian or L deceased, or yes, you do, like a grandfather, or who's Lewis or Lillian, or you don't know? I keep thinking that. Well, it's not for her, so maybe I'll get that for somebody else. Or L. Is there an L deceased?
No.
Or an AL or EL or... No? Okay. Okay, I'm not going to sit here because you guys can't hear her anyway. But who is L? Do you have an L? I keep getting...
Like EL?
Is there an EL or L or AL?
That's deceased.
Or living? Is there?
A-L.
I keep thinking it's a Lewis deceased.
Louis.
Do you have that? No.
It's sort of funny. Keep going with it.
What do you... Wait, it's Gina.
It's not
Okay, but they can't hear you because we don't have you on a mic.
Yeah, but I'm working on a project.
You're working on a project with a Lewis, about a Lewis who's deceased. That's who I'm getting. I think he's really happy you're doing this. I honestly thought it was her grandfather. It's not. It's the dead person who you're working on a project with. I didn't know about this. Yeah. You mean you're not just totally focused on me?
I know, golly.
I'm teasing. So, okay. So now changing your mindset using the lift model. What is that?
So it's a quick model that I use for people because they're like, how do you do it? Give me a quick tip or let me. And this is a tip that I always use. I go back to when I get down and out, when I get depressed or anything. It's a model that I use, and L is letting go of your past. We live in our past way too much.
Way too much.
Oh, gosh. The heyday. I was pretty 20 years ago.
Right.
I had a mansion. I was wealthy. I mean, I get it.
Right.
I love it, but it was 30 years ago.
Right.
Living today. I get it.
Live in the moment.
Live in the moment, right? You can't live in 1987.
So that's the lift model, is to lift
you up.
Lift you up.
Yes.
Okay. And not let the past negative things
hold you back.
Hold you back. Okay.
Because we never move forward because of our past.
Oh, so that's let go of your past. Then it says isolate yourself from toxic people.
And that's I. That's the I.
That's
and you
the
told me
I.
about that earlier.
Yeah, I know, and I feel bad, but it really is going to save you a lot of stress and headache.
Really? Don't even go back?
I don't trust her.
Well... Okay.
I think you have a really good heart and you want to save everybody. You want to save everybody. You're a healer. You only see the good in everybody.
Yeah. God, I got to change that.
Well, but, like you said, isolate yourself from toxic people. And so
and then the F
maybe
is,
you have to be careful with that. Right?
Isolate yourself from toxic people. You're
yeah,
right.
because we were talking about her earlier. Fear no more, warrior lady.
Fear no more. It's false evidence appearing real.
Right.
It is the number one thing that holds us back from greatness. It's the number one thing that holds us back from taking action, living your dreams, living your goals. We are afraid. We live in fear. Oh, gosh, what if I don't make money? What if it doesn't happen? What if I don't have the clients? What if I don't get the promotion?
Well, we hear on the news something every day that makes people fearful.
It is true.
Don't even listen to the news.
I don't even listen to the news. I'm tired of it.
I'm paraphrasing this, but Mark Twain said something, my biggest problem never happened.
Love it. My biggest problem never happened. Yep. I push through. And you know what? What I always say when I speak to crowds, you can always reset. Boom, you can start again.
Start again, guys.
You can always start again.
Everybody to start again. Where can people come in to watch you and hear you and learn from you?
Oh, my God. Well, I mean, it'll be up on my website. They got to go to www.bershan.com.
And then can they buy tickets?
Yeah, they can buy tickets. Or follow me on Instagram. It's my name, Bershan, Bershan, Shaw, S-H-A-W. Instagram, Facebook.
That's a pretty website.
Oh, you like it?
Yeah, I love it. And because what you're going to do is take your dreams to the top.
Yes, that's the T.
That's the T.
Take your dreams to the top, which means execute.
Oh, okay. I'm a little slow. That's lift.
Let
go, isolate, fear, T.
Yes.
Take your dreams. I'm a little slow. Sorry about
Don't
that.
worry, don't
Now I get it. The lift model. Take your dreams to the top.
Yes. Which is execute, take action. We have to start taking action.
Wow. Well, you're very inspiring. Oh. And I really am grateful that you're here. And Lori, thank you so much for bringing her for everybody, because everybody listening is gonna get help today by listening to you, in your inspirational thoughts, in your guidance. See, you were kept on the earth for a big reason, and you're here to touch many more lives. But we're going to need to talk another time about that, because I've got people calling in that we promised I would take phone callers.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
I love it.
So as much as I would love to keep talking to you, they get mad at us on Facebook and stuff. Oh, yeah. What's the number? We can't get through. We get people mad. And we don't want, and already we had repeats last week and the week before, so they're really upset. They were. But anyway, I'm apologizing for people who thought they could get in and they didn't get a reading. So, but I'm going to do that. But first, we're going to take a break. But before we take a break, I want to thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much.
And I hope you'll come back again.
I will, of course. I love your spirit.
You do?
Yeah, of course. This
Thank
is like
you.
We immediately met and we were like, "Oh, I love you." Yes.
Yeah. Seriously, this is like you're like a kindred energy that I'm blessed to be able to feel and be near. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You're
and good
great.
luck with all your stuff. You got good stuff coming, but we're going to talk about that, because I feel like that S thing. We're gonna figure that out. Okay.
Where to find me? What am I doing?
Give us your website one more time.
Okay, I'll give you my website. www.bershan bershan.com, and Instagram is Bershan Bershan Shaw SHAW, and Facebook is Bershan. Oh, I am doing a mastermind in Washington D.C. August 8th.
August 8th, 2018,
Yes.
you guys. And how do they go on your website?
They'll
and
go on
find
my
out?
website and they'll see
Go
the
on her
information about the
website
mastermind.
and sign up. You're going to learn a lot, and you're going to be happy you did. Thanks so much for being here. Don't go away. I'm going to be taking callers. I'm going to talk to all your dead friends. Hey, everybody. You probably think I only do individual readings, but sometimes I get a message for everybody. And I wrote a poem that was channeled through me, and I'd like to read it to you. It's called Until We Meet Again by Char, A Message from Heaven. My work is done. It's time to leave. Know that I am also missing you as you grieve. I completed my karma on the earth, and now it is time for my rebirth. I'm flying with eagles and dancing on stars. Please know that I haven't gone far. The love we have will carry us through until the day I am again with you. What an amazing journey this passing over can be. I am in good company. I know you hurt, but please trust me. Our journey together is for eternity. So until the day our souls reunite, stay peaceful and well, and use your spirit sight. I will bring you signs from up above, a butterfly, a bird, my sign of love. Don't worry about me. I'm in good hands. Stay strong, stay positive, and continue to pray. When it is your natural day to graduate from the earth, look for me in the bright white light. We have completed our purpose, and all will be right. This is handmade. It's signed by me. It's an affordable gift for any occasion. Just go to char.net and click on store. Thank you. Hi, everybody. It's Char. Well, many of you have asked if I teach psychic intuition, and I do. Everybody has a sixth sense. Everybody has an ability to prevent problems and attain goals in their lives. And I'd love to teach you. Just go to char.net, CHARNET, and join one of my classes. And call Nikki, and she'll help you out. Remember, intuition will take you places logic never could. Hey, we're back, and I'm going to take callers, but just so you know, Bershan Shaw is going to be doing a tour. So just go to her website, and you can find out all about it. And again, today is July 20th, 2018, and let's do some readings. I'm excited to read for you. Let's see what we get.
Hello?
Excuse me. I'm so sorry, Denise. It's Char. How are you?
Oh, I'm pretty good. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. Okay, I just need you to be open-minded about everybody living and deceased, okay? And their names, okay?
Yes.
Oh, there's a J.
Yes.
There's a J initial. Do you have somebody that's a J or G?
A G.
Is it the G a male or female?
Yes.
A male G?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Is he spelled G-E or G-A?
G-E.
Like, is there an R in that name or an N?
An N.
Is it Gene?
Yes.
Okay, is he deceased?
Yes.
Is that your husband or your dad? Who is that?
He was the one I dated.
Oh, he was a boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
And were you in love with him?
Yes.
And did either of you marry somebody else?
I'm sorry?
Did either of you marry somebody else?
No.
Okay. But were you with him when he crossed? Were you still seeing him when he crossed over?
No.
Okay. I feel like he would have. I feel like he feels like he should have stayed with you. Did he disappoint you, this guy?
Yes.
Okay, and like you were really in love with him, you wanted to marry him, blah, 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 whatever?
Yes.
Yeah. I feel like he's apologizing to you and he got scared with you, but he was really still in love with you, but he didn't know how to go forward with it. And that's why I asked if either one of you were married or married someone else, because I feel like I heard the word married, and I kind of feel like if he was more balanced, he would have married you. And so he hopes you accept his apology because you never found anybody you liked as much as him.
That's true.
I know. Anyway, thank you so much for calling. I appreciate it. We're going to get as many callers as we can, so thank you so much.
Okay, thanks.
My pleasure. Okay.
Hello?
Hi, how you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So just be open about everybody living and deceased, okay?
Okay.
Do you have somebody that's an M or A initial connected to you?
Both.
Are they deceased?
No.
They're okay, wait. I have to turn off my phone, sorry. They're living. The M is living?
Yes.
And that's a female?
No.
Okay. Is there a Mike or Mark?
I have a son, Michael, and a brother, Mark.
You have a son, Mike and Mark. Okay. Your son's Michael. And
Mm-hmm.
are you concerned about him now?
Not him, my other son, right now.
Your other son. Okay. And are you concerned about him being stable emotionally or career?
Yes.
And also career?
Yes.
And did he ever use any substances like alcohol or drugs or anything?
Alcohol.
Yeah. And he's an alcoholic then?
He stopped drinking, but he's got other issues.
Okay. I'm not allowed to give out medical advice, but when people, I'm all about energy and people being balanced energetically. I feel like he was self-medicating. And I feel like he needs to go talk to somebody like a good psychiatrist, a good psychopharmacologist, somebody who can help bring him back into balance. Because I feel like, and I'm not allowed to give out medical advice. This is something, if it were me, that's what I would do. But I feel like he could really succeed if he was more balanced.
True.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
yes.
And I'm hearing a J, like a J. I don't know.
My son Michael's wife, her name starts with a J.
Is she J with an N in it or an L?
Neither.
Okay. It's not a Judy or Jody or. J-O,
My
is it
daughter-in-law's name's Jade, and I have a stepdaughter, Jessica.
Jessica? Okay. Okay, did you say you had a granddaughter?
I have a granddaughter.
Okay.
Her name begins with an A, and I have a
Okay.
daughter whose name begins with an A.
Okay. I don't know. I was seeing, does somebody, I just see grandchildren around you. Do you have more than one?
3.
Yeah. I just feel like they love you.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, and I feel like that you keep the family balanced. And then the other thing I'm hearing is a R or B. Like a,
Richard, maybe?
I was going to say Robert or Richard. Who's that?
My biological father's name is Richard, and I have a half-brother named Richard.
Your biological
Junior.
father is Richard? Is he
Yes.
deceased?
Yes.
I feel like he wants you to know that. I feel like he wants you to know that he's happy that you, like he's proud of you. Even though
Okay.
I don't know that you were ever really able to get close to him in any way,
No.
but he's proud of you, and it was a blessing for you he was your biological, so whatever happened, he would not have been a good influence in your life at that time.
True.
Yeah, so you need to understand that and know that. Was he an alcoholic as well?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a little bit of that around the family that needs to be. He had a chemical imbalance too. Pardon?
It went back generations.
Yeah, he had
And,
a chemical imbalance as well. So he's like he did a healthy thing by not having him be your dad, raise you. That's what I feel from Richard. Anyway, thank you so much for calling. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
I appreciate your help. Thank you.
You're so
Bye-bye.
sweet. Thank you. Okay, Tony, what do we got? Sandy.
Hello.
Hey, Sandy, how you doing? Hello?
Hello.
Hi. Is this Sandy? Who is this?
No, this is Lori.
Oh, Lori. Okay, sorry about that. Tony said you were
All right.
Sandy, but that's okay. Maybe he's being psychic. Maybe there's a Sandy coming around you or something. Okay, how you doing, Lori?
I'm doing okay, thank you.
Oh, that's good. Hey, Lori, did you ever have family that had a farm?
Yes,
Was that your grandparents or your parents?
grandparents.
I feel like they're around you. And did you go there when you were little?
No.
Okay. I feel so you never went to it, but they had a farm. So I feel like that the people who had a farm are around you. And who's James or John?
My husband.
And where's he?
James is my husband here.
He's living. And who's John?
John is an uncle.
Who's deceased?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe John is here, but I want to know if I feel like there's health issues that need to be addressed with you or James.
With me. Thank you.
Okay? And I feel like you need to, I feel like you can control them or fix them, but you're not taking care of yourself like you should.
Okay, thank you.
Is that true?
Yes, it's very true.
And are you overweight? Or are you supposed to be
Well, I'm a little.
Are you supposed to be watching a certain diet or?
Yes.
Okay, I feel like you need to watch the diet. And also, have you had any issues with pain or walking or your legs or your back?
Yes. Yes, all of it. I'll tell you what it is.
What is it?
It's my liver.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it's affecting quite a bit of things. And I've just had an MRI,
Yeah.
and I'm just waiting on that.
Well, I feel like there's a way to control this, either with medication or diet or drinking more water or whatever it is.
Okay.
But I feel like, and you need to be optimistic about it. Is James optimistic for you? Is he?
Yeah, he tried. Yeah, he is.
I feel like he's a nice man. And I feel like,
wonderful.
and who was his dad, James, or his grandpa?
I don't know.
I think there's another.
James?
I think he's got a spirit around him named James, and also there's a William.
Uncle Jim. Yes.
Uncle Jim and
he has an Uncle Jim.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
Anyway, think positive about your health issues. Figure it out and get better. But wait,
Thank you.
why would your legs and your back hurt you because of a liver? I don't know that.
Oh, it's probably my heart too. Because when you have liver disease, it affects every organ in your body.
Have
when
you
it's not working right.
I feel like you need to go on a special diet, like a microbiotic diet or something. I don't know. I'm not allowed to give out medical advice, but I just feel like you need to look into alternative ways of healing as well, okay? And think positive about it.
Oh. Okay, thanks. Thank you. I'm going to do my best.
Let's get you better.
Positive.
Let's get you better. Okay?
Okay, thank you. I love you.
I love you
Thank
too.
you.
Thank you so much. Okay, do we have time for one more caller? Hey.
Hello.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing great talking to you always.
Oh, are you sweet? So
No, you're just magical. You really are.
That's so kind of you.
Well, you're just
Thank
amazing.
you. Thank you.
I think you have no idea how many lives you impact in such a wonderful, magical way.
Oh my goodness, you're going to make me cry. Thank you.
Oh.
Have I read for you before?
Yes.
Oh, I have. See, but I don't know who you are. So
You do not know who I am, and you did a phone quickie with me once before, and it was a gift, and I just knew I was going to talk to you again today.
Well, because that's your intuition kicking in, right? So I'm seeing two things. I'm seeing an S or C, and then I'm seeing an
S.
Yeah, is there an S?
Yes, my mother.
Is she deceased then?
Yeah. Yes.
Is it S with an R in it or an L? Or an N?
It's S with an L. It's Charlene.
Oh, Charlene. Okay, yeah, don't say names, but that's okay. I feel like your mom's here.
Okay.
Yeah, and why is she showing me doors that are unlocked? Do you keep your doors unlocked?
No.
Did she ever have a break-in?
Not that I know of.
You didn't.
I think it's a metaphor.
What does that mean?
That it's not actual locked doors. It's
what do you think
that
it means?
There's locked doors in my life.
That you have locked doors in your life that are stopping you from growing and living your life?
Yes. Yes.
Is it a person?
No, it's just my childhood stuff I'm working on.
Okay, so I feel like she didn't know some of the stuff. Did you know that?
Oh yeah, I think she and my father had no idea the effect they had on me.
She had no. She didn't know, and she's sorry that she didn't help you then. But you're gonna be. There's doors opening for you.
Finally.
Yeah, I feel like positive doors are gonna start opening for you.
Oh, good.
But you're going to a therapist. Is that what you're saying?
I am. It's the first time I've ever asked for help. And I'm an old woman, but I'm learning to ask for help, and it's a good thing to learn.
Well, you know what? We're always learning, and we're never too old to get help. And we're never too old to ask for help. And anyway,
right.
You know, because you want to have peace of mind, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, I just feel like you're making headway with this stuff. So I'm happy for you.
Thank you very, very much. I appreciate it.
And then
more than you will ever know.
Oh, that's so kind. I also am getting an M or A person, M or A. Is there a middle name with your mom?
Well, my last name is M.
Oh, your last name's M. Okay, that just validates it for me. Anyway, I feel like you're over the hump and better things are ahead. So take good care of yourself. And thank you so much for your kind words and for listening. Okay.
I love you more than you will ever know. You're just magic.
That's
you really
so kind.
are
Thank
kind
you.
and gentle and so wise and good.
Thank you so much. It's very, very kind of you to say. I do my best.
Thanks, Char.
All I can do is my
I love
best.
you very much.
Thank you. Love you too. And I love
Okay,
everybody
bye.
who's thank you. I love everybody who's watching, and Sunny loves everybody who's watching, and there's nothing more powerful in the world than love. So I appreciate you listening and calling in, and I'm going to do more call-ins as time goes on, and I'll be live in studio next week, and I'll take call-ins. So take good care of yourself, everybody, and remember, intuition will take you places logic never could. Be well. Bye-bye.